The world watched in astonishment this April as a geopolitical earthquake reshaped the map of Eurasia. Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan and Kyrgyzstan, nations with deep cultural and historical ties to Turkey, took the unprecedented step of recognizing Turkey as an occupying force in Cyprus. This stunning declaration aligns them with the long-held position of the European Union and the Republic of Cyprus, sending shockwaves through Ankara and beyond. For decades, Turkey has maintained its claim over the northern part of Cyprus, self-declared as the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, or TRNC, after a military intervention in 1974. However, the TRNC remains unrecognized by the international community, except for Turkey. This new stance by Central Asian states, all members of the Organization of Turkic States, is a significant blow to Turkey's legitimacy in the ongoing Cyprus dispute. This diplomatic move has profound implications for Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who has cultivated close relationships with these Central Asian countries, leveraging shared Turkic heritage and promoting economic partnerships. The recognition of Turkey as an occupying force undermines Turkey's narrative and influence in the region. The timing of this unexpected development coincides with a landmark EU Central Asia summit held in Samarkand, Uzbekistan in early April. At the summit, the EU unveiled a massive €12 billion investment package for Central Asia, focusing on infrastructure, energy, and digital connectivity. This has fueled speculation that the recognition of Cyprus might be linked to the promise of substantial economic benefits from the EU. The European Union's investment package, announced just as Central Asian nations shifted their stance on Cyprus, has raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about a potential quid pro quo. While no official link has been confirmed, the timing is undoubtedly conspicuous. The EU has been actively seeking to increase its influence in Central Asia, a region traditionally within Russia's sphere of influence. The investment package, the largest ever offered by the EU to the region, is a clear signal of intent. It targets key sectors such as transportation, energy, and digital infrastructure, aiming to bolster the region's economic development and connectivity. However, the confluence of the investment announcement and the diplomatic shift on Cyprus has sparked debate about the EU's tactics. Some analysts view it as a strategic move to leverage economic incentives to gain political alignment, potentially undermining Turkey's influence in the region. Others argue that this interpretation is overly cynical, and that the EU's investment is part of a broader strategy to engage with Central Asia as a valuable partner. They point to the EU's growing interest in the region's energy resources and its strategic location as a bridge between Europe and Asia. Nevertheless, the timing of the investment package remains a point of contention and raises questions about the EU's role in this geopolitical shakeup. The recognition of Turkey's occupation of Cyprus by Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Kyrgyzstan marks a potential turning point in the region's geopolitical landscape. These nations, sharing linguistic and cultural ties with Turkey, have long been considered allies within the framework of the Organization of Turkic States. This unexpected move suggests a shift in priorities, where economic considerations and the pursuit of strategic partnerships may be eclipsing traditional notions of pan-Turkic solidarity. The potential economic benefits offered by the EU, coupled with a desire to diversify foreign relations beyond Russia and China, seem to be driving these Central Asian nations towards a recalibration of their alliances. The implications for the Organization of Turkic States are significant. The OTS, envisioned as a platform to foster cooperation and integration among Turkic-speaking countries, now faces a challenge to its unity. The Cyprus issue has exposed underlying tensions and differing geopolitical outlooks within the organization. This development is a testament to the evolving dynamics in Eurasia, where old alliances are being tested and new partnerships are being forged. The EU's proactive engagement, coupled with China's growing economic footprint in the region, has created a complex web of interests and influences, pushing Central Asian nations to navigate a delicate balancing act. The geopolitical tremors unleashed by Central Asia's recognition of Turkey's occupation of Cyprus are reverberating across Eurasia. This event has the potential to reshape regional alliances, challenge existing power structures, and create new opportunities for strategic partnerships. Turkey, already grappling with economic woes and diplomatic isolation on various fronts, views this development as a betrayal by nations it considered within its sphere of influence. The Turkish government has reacted angrily, condemning the decision and accusing the Central Asian nations of succumbing to Western pressure. This diplomatic rift could embolden Turkey to further entrench itself in its current positions, potentially seeking closer ties with Russia and China to counterbalance the perceived betrayal by its Turkic allies. Russia, already facing challenges in its own backyard due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, might see an opportunity to exploit this rift and draw Turkey closer into its orbit. For Central Asian nations, this bold move carries both risks and rewards. While the economic benefits of closer ties with the EU are evident, alienating Turkey, a significant regional player, could have unforeseen consequences. They now face the challenge of balancing their relations with multiple global powers, each vying for influence in this strategically important region. The Cyprus issue has become a microcosm of the larger geopolitical shifts underway in Eurasia. As the world grapples with the uncertainties of a multipolar world order, Central Asia finds itself at the crossroads, navigating a complex web of competing interests and seeking to chart its own course in a rapidly changing world.